What is going on, everyone? Try Hard Casual here. We are doing some Lizardmen in the Lizardman Canyon for today's Konar Slayer. I will say if you enjoyed the video, then definitely give it a thumbs up or check out some of my other Konar videos. I'll link those all down below. But we have a lot to talk about because there's a bit of variation in setting up Lizardmen here, so let's just jump right into it. Alright, so when you're killing Lizardmen in the Lizardman Canyon, you have two options for what you can do basically. First option would be killing Shamans. That's what I'm going to talk more about in this video because I have a higher combat level and it's better for profit, and that's what I want more so out of my task. If you didn't care as much about profit and you cared more about experience, or maybe you're just a lower combat level, I would recommend killing the Lizardmen and the Lizardmen brutes on the other side of the canyon. If you're going with that route, I would recommend camping prey around the task and then also bringing a cannon. That side of the canyon is multi-combat in certain areas and it can go super quick. It can be a very quick task if you do that. I almost forgot to mention actually that if you go for the Shamans, you need to have 100% Shays in favor. But if you don't have 100%, you'll need 5% favor to kill all the other Lizardmen inside the settlement. But like I said, we're going to talk more about the Shamans, and I think the first thing we can go over is what gear we're taking. Now if you're killing Shamans, you definitely have to have Shays in armor. That's going to reduce all the poison damage they do. You'd also need a Shays in helmet if you don't have the achievement diaries done for the Kebos area. Once you do the hard achievement diary, you can use a Slayer helmet as a Shays in helmet basically. Since there isn't really a lot of gear variation for Shamans, I'll throw down some options for the regular Lizardmen if you wanted to go that route instead. Of course, moving on from there, we still have our inventory. We have quite a bit of potions. I like to bring a stamina potion just for the whole time because I know I'm going to be running around a lot. We'll have 2 ranging potions to keep our stats up. A antidote plus will ensure that we take as little poison damage for as long as possible. In fact, it'll be nothing. You won't take any poison damage with this. I like to bring 8 prayer potions because that's usually what I need during my runs. We'll have 6 sharks with us, but you don't actually need to bring sharks. Once you understand the mechanics of how to kill Shamans, you can completely avoid all the damage, but I still bring a few just in case, because I know I'm going to take some accidental hits, and you might want to bring more if it's your first time. Now, no matter what we're killing, I always recommend to bring a cannon on this one, because it just speeds everything up dramatically. On top of that, I'll have a Draymond staff to help me get there, a rune pouch with just some high alch runes in there, nothing too fancy, and then just a house teleport to get out. Looking at the map, I think it's fairly obvious that the Shamans are going to be on the west side and then all the other Lizardmen will be on the east. But to get there, like I said, I'm going to bring a Draymond staff because a fairy ring is just like right outside. If you didn't have one, I guess you can take like a Xeric Talisman Inferno teleport and run down, or maybe like a Xeric Talisman Lookout teleport and then run up. Okay, so we're down in the canyon section. It's this guy right here that can tell you how many people are on the east or the western side of the map. But since we're killing Shamans, I have to go over some stuff before you actually know how to fight them. Personally, for my quick prayers, I like to have on Protect from Range, Preserve, and then also Eagle Eye. You could use Rigor, you could use nothing at all for your offensive prayer, it's just something of a preference, you know, you'll figure that out when you do it. Beyond that, the Shamans have a few mechanics you have to look out for. Whenever you're fighting them, you want to be pressed right against the wall. If you're not pressed against the wall, they can do a jump attack, and then they'll slam down on the square you're standing on and deal a bunch of damage. So as long as you're next to the wall, they won't do that jump attack. Secondly, they can summon some purple guys every now and then. They don't actually harm you until they explode, so if there's any of them around you just want to like run down or up the wall so they're not next to you when they explode. But if you do get too close, the Shamans can melee you, so you want to try and not be in melee range of them. Other than that, for the cannon placement, I've been told to place it up in the northwest, right around this section, and that's supposed to be better for hitting them. Okay, but I mean that's pretty much all you need to know, so I'm just going to set up all my stuff, turn on my prayers, start the timer, and then I'll see you guys at the end. Now that we're all done with the task, we can see that it took 38 minutes to complete, which is faster than I thought. You know, I thought with Shamans it would take longer, but honestly the cannon helps tremendously with speeding it up and just multi-combat and whatnot. Profit-wise, we ended up with almost 700k, so that's also pretty good. Unfortunately, we didn't get any Brimstone keys, but we did get 2 Xeric Talismans, so that's also kind of nice. I just want to let everyone know I have a poll out right now for what video I'll make next week. I think I'm going to do it more often, just have a poll rather than just select something randomly off my list. Makes sense, you know? Give the people what they want. That's it. Nothing else to say on this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.